How did I just poke myself in the face? Ow. Hi everybody. Ooh, that was a squeak. Hi everybody, I'm Amanda the G, and sometimes I forget that I have tattoos. I feel like this is kind of a common thing. If you have them, you just kind of know that it's part of you and don't really focus on the fact that you have them. But I do notice occasionally other people looking at me, particularly when my largest tattoo is showing, and there's a whole variety of different reactions that they have. This one is small, it's tiny, it doesn't get a lot of attention. People either don't notice it or just kind of gloss over it. I don't really get a lot of weird looks or people questioning it. The one that people tend to notice though is the one on my thigh, which is Aragorn's poem from Lord of the Rings. I'm totally a Tolkien nerd, clearly. Tree of Gondor. But I wasn't ready in my life for the Tree of Gondor, so instead I got Aragorn's poem, which has a whole crap ton of meanings for me that I don't really need to get into, that are both personal and for the story and how I view life and a whole bunch of other stuff. Anyway, suffice to say, there's reasonings behind that ink. I've noticed that there are a few different reactions that people have to that tattoo based kind of on who they are, just to overly generalize and categorize people real quick. There are the other fellow Tolkien nerds. Nice. Did you see the person over there with the Tree of Gondor? "'Neath the shadows lies the sun, and stars forever dwell. I will not say the day is done, or bid the stars farewell." The people who know the reference of Lord of the Rings don't really know the poem that well because they've only seen the movies. What is your tattoo from? Aragorn's poem from Lord of the Rings. Oh, I loved the movies. Did you see the third Hobbit movie? That was really good. That one's my favorite. The people who are totally cool with ink but just don't really get Tolkien. That scroll work and lettering is pretty cool. I don't really get the reference. What's that from? Aragorn's poem from Lord of the Rings. Just never really been much into Tolkien. The people who ask a lot of questions, I've noticed these people tend to not have ink very much themselves. How long did that take to get? And how much did it hurt? How expensive was it? People who just generally don't like ink, or specifically don't like my ink, and finally, the people who think I've ruined my life by getting a tattoo. You know you're never gonna get a job if you have that much ink. And you're never gonna be in a relationship. Look what you've done to your body. You know you can't undo that. Do you know what that's gonna look like when you're 80? What I find interesting is these people tend to be people that I don't know at all. Just random strangers. They seem to think that it's okay to come up and talk to me about it or give me looks about it and think I don't notice. But the thing is, I got my ink for me and I really don't care what other people think about it. It has a lot of meaning for me. It's not like I just woke up one day and it was there and was like, oh crap, how did this happen? I planned this for years and got it specifically for that purpose. I sat still for several hours to get it. And I do plan on getting more ink in the future, probably. I like the idea of having a full back piece, I just don't know really what I want. And then there's a couple other things that I've thought about, but I just don't really have fully planned out yet. And I like to have all of my ink fully planned before I do it, but that's just me. In case you're wondering, this is actually not about autism. Sometimes people think it's about autism because they see a puzzle piece, but the autism symbol is actually a different puzzle piece than this. This one is actually for my dad, because when I was little I used to do puzzles with him, and when he died he took a piece of me with him, so that's his piece. So this one has a lot of meaning, that's also why it's on my wrist and visible almost all the time. That's it for this video. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below, and if you have any ink, let me know about that. And if you like this video, click the like button and subscribe to my channel. I make a new video every Tuesday. Thank you guys so much for watching. Mwah. These things are a pain to put on. Ow. Poke myself in the ear.